Hi and welcome to Gamers Web 3D Print. This is day 6 of PrintOBER, and this is the Imperial officer from Anvil Digital Forge, also known as Anvil Industries. Okay, so straight up from the bat, I had a problem with this print. The printer, for some reason, decided that it wasn't going to print properly, and I ended up with a failed print. So I had to clean the VAT out, I had to clean the printer down, which takes time. So as such, there's no before shots of the print itself, because I was running very short on time. Because not only do I have to print the miniature out and clean it up, I've also got to paint it as well and look after a 4-year-old, which is never easy. Anyway, this miniature was offered as part of the Patreon from Anvil in June this year. I think it's still available on their website or via their My Manufacturer shop if they've got one, but you should still be able to get it. It's inspired by the Death Corps of Krieg Warhammer 40,000 army, which is heavily based on World War One, as you can tell by the great coat and the flat cap, the peak cap, sorry, and the respirator that he's got in the front of his chest plate, and very thick armoured chest plates and knee plates and stuff like that. Overall, absolutely breezed to paint, loved the miniature. There's a bit of a problem on the back of the model itself that I didn't notice until I actually came to filming, where there was actually a hole in the backpack for the respirator, but I'm not really bothered, you know. For a couple of hours printing and less than an hour to paint, I'm not being bothered at all. I really do like the blue-grey from Vallejo. I'm going to use that in a couple of other projects. That was fantastic to paint with, it goes on really well. And it's actually an airbrush paint, but I actually painted it by hand. It goes on really, really well. Okay, so there's two heads for this model. They've got the peak cap, which is this one here, based on the officer's cap. And then coming up in a second, you'll see the pickle helm or pickle hub, depending on which way you want to pronounce it, which is the helmet that the Germans and Prussians wore in the 19th and early 20th century. And it's quite famous. It's got a big spike on top of it, and here it is. And the face is different as well, which I thought was really cool. This guy's got a big, you know, flamboyant over-the-top mustache, and I really liked that head. I think that head looks better than the peak one. The only thing I haven't put in the paint description is I dropped some gloss varnish on the boots to make them glossy because it's an officer, and also on the peaked cap, on the visor of the peak cap, I dropped some gloss varnish on that as well to give it a more plasticky, leathery look. I'm actually very pleased with this. To say that it was a failed print, it came out pretty well, and was quite nice to paint up. I mean, it's not going to win any awards. Then again, I'm not entering it in any competitions. It's just done for PrintOBER and something for me to practice with. Speaking of which, if you think this video has been of use to you or any of the other videos, please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps. So here's a quick list of all the paints that I did, and I used, with the exception of gloss varnish, as I just mentioned. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully see you tomorrow for day 7 of PrintOBER. No matter where you are in the world, please stay safe, and catch you soon.